What's it like? Do you want that last one? There's one more bottle on there. Do you want that off as well? What's your emotions after that? Because you must think you win it in the 95th minute, only to be denied by that sort of.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if you are not part of Liverpool, you don't follow us every game, then you think you win it. But unfortunately, I'm experiencing this for months now, that the first chance the other team gets and the only chance they got in the first half led to a goal. And that's one thing we usually see with us. And the second thing we see a lot is that the other team scores a goal you don't expect in extra time. So yeah, is it then a surprise?
Yeah. And you must have, I mean, you showed great resilience, didn't you, to kind of make it 2-1. You must have thought at that point.
No, I think we showed great resilience from the start. If you miss out on so many attacking options, and you come here against Fulham, and they're a good team, having good ideas about football, and we hardly conceded a chance against them. I think they had one other chance in the second half when we maybe messed it up a little bit ourselves when they had a chip on the bar. But for the rest, I think we controlled the game. And yes, I would love us to create more from our ball possession. I can tell you this, my philosophy of football hasn't changed this year compared to all the seasons I was a manager before. But we have to do it with the players that we are available. And I think today 11 very good football players were on the pitch. Maybe not all of them in their normal position. But in the first half, they controlled the game. Just before they scored, we had exactly the same chance from Cody Gakpo, which went on the other side of the post. And in the second half, 2 disallowed goals, 2 goals scored, a header on the bar. So things to like, but the result is again not what we may deserved. Question mark? Question mark is, yeah.
Yeah. James?
Oh no, it's an unbelievable strike for the equaliser. Were your players guilty of dropping too deep?
Nope.
No one within 10 or 15 yards of him could hit it.
Yeah, that is true, but we've conceded throw-ins and set pieces quite a lot this season. So we have a certain setup which the players did, and if the long throw comes in, I think we had the box very well covered. And ideally, indeed, when then they don't take it long, we come out earlier and faster. But you have to give credits to that incredible strike as well, because what are the odds that a ball from over there go in? I don't think a lot. I think XG-wise, this is not a big chance. But we do concede. We made an offensive substitution to win the game. We're bringing Federico Chiesa in, and then a few times this season we kept it like it was, and then we concede against Leeds, and then you ask yourself, should we have brought in an extra defender? Now we brought in, the moment we conceded the throw in, Joe Gomez, who was really good in the air for a long throw. But they took it short, and we were underloaded over there. But again, I don't think you see these goals being scored a lot. So you have to give credit to the player as well.
At half time, it sort of felt like you weren't creating anything in the first half.
We were not creating anything.
First half, yeah.
Okay.
Did you actually change anything, or was it just a case of going more direct?
I don't completely agree with you, but it's not that we had chance after chance. That's obvious. But I see a lot of football. When we went in here, I saw a game of football, hardly concede a chance in from both ends in the first half. This is how the Premier League usually works. I think more in the second half becomes a bit more open, and there's more chance, more moments where you create chances. So we're not the exception to that. I think we had a few good moments in the first half where we were close to creating, or we did create. I can remember a cross where Curtis Jones was close to scoring it. I can remember a shot from Cody Gakpo deflected, and a one-on-one to the goalkeeper for Cody Gakpo. I would love to create more, but if you play with the amount of midfielders we play and with one attacker against 5-4-1 of Fulham in an away game, I don't know if you can expect then us creating chance after chance. But overall, I think we've created enough chances to win the game, and we did very well by limiting them to maybe 1.5 chance. But the end result is still 2, and that's where it's about in football.
With the changes you made to the team and the system since the really bad run when you felt like losing every day, you obviously maybe stopped a leak at the back, but the creativity is maybe gone. Do you agree with that, and how hard is it to find that balance between?
Do you think so? Do you think we created more when we were conceding more chances? I wonder if that's true, but like I said, I would love to create 5 times as much chances as we do now. and not concede a chance at all. But I do know in the period of time when we were playing maybe either with different players or more open, that I don't think we created that more chances, but we conceded much more. And unfortunately, we don't concede a lot at the moment in terms of chances, but goal-wise, maybe not a lot has changed. But like I said, I didn't change as a manager. I would love to play with 8 attackers, if that's possible, defensively as well. But if those 8 attackers don't defend enough, then it's hard to win a game of football. But we don't have 8 attackers, so that's not possible.
Did Ekati think travel and virtually managing his minutes taking off, and that's the same for Fulham as well?
Yeah, yes and yes. So yes, he traveled because he felt something during the training session, so he went for an MRI scan, and we got the result when we were flying. So we were hoping that it was just a bit of DOMS. I think you call it DOMS in this country, which he also had. Why? Because we are. Alex has been out, and since Alex is out, he doesn't play 70 minutes or 60 minutes, or sometimes gets a bit of rest. He has to play 80 or 90 minutes every single game. For the first time in his life at Premier League level, for the first time in his life without a winter break, for the first time in his life at Champions League level. So not a surprise that he then gets a bit tired and gets DOMS. We were hoping it would have only been DOMS, then we could have used him maybe as a sub. But unfortunately, we saw a little bit more, and then you cannot take a risk. Florian had the same last week. When we put him in an MRI scan, and then it was only DOMS, so he didn't had anything. But he's also for the first time experiencing this program. And if I don't have that many players, I would like the ones that I do have available and play them as many minutes as possible, but realistically. And I think that's what I tried to do today.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Sorry. 5.5 years. No, 6.5 years. Going 6.5 years.
Wow, 6'5", so 6, yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Zia, would you like to ask the first question for Marco?
Good evening.
Amazing finish for the game. Fulham definitely deserved a point and grabbed that point with an amazing goal at the end. What did you think of the game?
I agree with you. If for some reason we are going to lose that game, or losing that game is going to be completely unfair for us. That 2-1, almost in the end of the game, was completely unfair for us. Looking for everything what we did throughout the game, we changed some setup from ourselves. We wanted to start the game with Tom Carney in that middle of the pitch, and of course with Harry Wilson a bit more inside than normal. To explore some things that we wanted, of course, with Tom Carney to give us that 3-2 in our build-up that is capable to give us more time on the ball. We need more covers behind ourselves. We don't want to come solo with Harry Wilson in some moments, and that was the reason we started with Issa Diop in that position there. And even because we know that Liverpool has the capacity to overload very well the wide areas. This moment, and we want to have always Cuenca and Issa Diop ready to cover the half spaces. And I think we did really well first half. Our organization was good. We scored a brilliant goal. Our first goal was a brilliant one. The combination, the opposite runs between Raul and Harry Wilson was top level, and what a finishing from him again. Every time he touched the ball now, he's capable to do something magical for us, and he did it again. To be honest, first half was good organization, not many chances from Liverpool. More them on the ball. I would like to have more the ball, our team, but not chances for them. I think we block almost everything, and we had some spells good on the ball too. And I think being leading the score at halftime was completely deserved from ourselves. Considered a bit a weird goal, the way you consider the equalizer moment, that we should have reacted different with our midfielder line when Raul lost that ball. And come the equalizer, and after the equalizer, yes, Liverpool was better, boosted a bit their confidence. 15 minutes after the equalizer, they were better there, and they pushed us more back, and was more difficult for us. But the reality, the team reacted well again, and the composure was there. One of the biggest chances was Harry Wilson again, the crossbar ball to score the 2-1. We didn't, with more energy at the end with Adam, with John, and Kevin. We tried to push to win the game, and to be honest, we were pushing to win the game in the end, and came the 2-1. And after, as you said, what a moment from Harrison Reed. Incredible moment from him, what a strike. Total inspiration from himself in that moment, and he equalized the game. And to be honest, at the end is a fair result, because was not a game for us to lose at all. Looking for what the team did throughout the game.
Martin, I'll come back to you.
Harrison's been with the club for 6.5 years. You've been here for quite a lot of that. Has you ever seen him hit a ball as well? Because it was a fantastic.
No, but yes, of course, if you ask me right now if I put him to score that goal, I will not be saying that he's going to score that goal. But it's something that he's capable to do in the session, he's capable to do. Okay, one of the things that I said to him when he came in, of course, I want to put more fresh legs inside in the position of Sasha. Sasha was brilliant, did brilliant during the game, but we need some energy there. And of course, the instructions was about the set pieces. We have to take all the set pieces, because he's one of the main ones, if not the best set piece taker that we have in our team. And that was one of the instructions about the goal, is total inspiration from him. And as you said, he's already almost 5 years with me. He's been in the club 6.5 years. He's what a professional he is. It's been tough for him. Last season he didn't play enough minutes comparing with the seasons before. This season is being very, very tough for him in terms of game time. Not because he's doing something wrong, because he's a proven Premier League player, because the competition in that position is good in our team. You have quality there, and of course between the four, Harris and Sasha, Sander, Tom Carney, we are using Alex Iwobi there as well in some moments. Of course, it's being tough for him. I know that he's not pleased at all with the game time that he's so far, but he's the top professional. He's one of the biggest leaders in our group. He's one of the most vocal guys, always there to push everybody forward, and I know that he wants to play more, but he's working to play more as well. And if someone deserves these type of moments, because they help really the team to get a deserved point, to be honest, but one incredible moment, Harrison Reed for sure is one of them.
Peter.
Hi,
I
Peter.
just wanted to ask about Harrison's game time. Because he's not had so many games, is there a concern that he might leave in January, or is it the kind of moment that could...
You are thinking to leave players in January. You don't have almost players, and you are asking me to leave players in January to go. Okay, you have to look for our squad. If you look for our squad, and firstly our squad, and is a decision that I take, is competitive squad, but it's very short in terms of numbers. It's not that squad with we like to work with two players for each position, and then they have some young lads around our team, and it's the way we have been working. Unfortunately for us, it's been almost 5 months very tough in terms of injuries. Not probably the first time in almost 5 years that it's been very tough for us. Some injuries, some big knocks as well, some surgeries as well, some things that sometimes you cannot control. With the African Cup, even more difficult for us. And to be honest with you, we are thinking to have players in and not players out. It's impossible for us right now to lose players. Of course, I understand your question about Harrison Reed and probably some others that they are not playing enough, but myself and the board and my staff and the board, we are all on the same page. We know what we needed for the window, if we can do it or not. I'm not saying that probably some players can come in, knock in my door and to ask something right now, no. And if you ask me direct, I'm not thinking to lose players. I'm thinking probably to add some more solutions for us. But right now really is not the moment to talk about it, because the way the team is reacting, the way with all these absences, all the key players out, and you are talking not about 1 or 2, we are talking about 5, 6 players. They have been a key players for us throughout the season. They are out, and the way the team is reacting, everybody stick together. The players that they have to step in, they are stepping in an incredible way. Wow, for them, and I have to give all the credits for them and not think really about many things in the window, because sometimes if you can get some help is good, but don't do bad things with a very good group of players that we have.
Is that the kind of moment that can change things for Harrison, for him, if he hasn't had those minutes? Have a moment like that?
Okay, for sure, probably is going to be one of the happiest players tonight and tomorrow in the session. That is for sure, and he deserves it. He deserves it because I know how it's being tough for him, but I know as well how he's a top guy and top professional, and one of the most important players. Even if he's not playing in our dressing room, really pushing everybody forward. Every time he has a moment to show himself, he's capable to do it, and of course can help him first to give more confidence for him, and to help him to be more involved. We never know in the games, because I said before, and I'm going to repeat again, he's not playing because he's doing something wrong. He's playing because the others, they have been doing very well too.
I would say 4 more questions. I saw some hands. We'll go with Miguel, Adam, Jack, and Jacob.
Hi, Michael. For Harrison's goal, Arne Slot said that they expected a long throw or a set piece. That's what they're preparing for. Was that part of your thinking to do something different, or as Harrison said that he just saw it open up in the moment?
But if you see 4 minutes before or 5 minutes before, was supposed to be a long throw, and we did the same with Sander. If you push back, I don't know how long. If you push back 5 minutes before, was the same with Sander a little bit closer. Was Sash on the pitch, not Harrison Reed. We did short, and we set the ball again for Robinson and come across, not a shot, but come across, and was not the first time that we can do it short, we can do it long. Of course, that situation was different because I think it was Rua to come and to make a bad pass. You have always the 2 solutions: to start quick short or to go inside the box long. Yes.
Michael, Vert said that he thought he was sure he was offside.
Who?
Florian Wirtz. He said that he thought he was sure he was offside.
In what moment? Can you repeat? Sorry, I didn't see.
Florian Wirtz, when he scored the goal, he said that he felt that he was offside. Do you have any thoughts on that? Did you think?
I felt the same. Probably you felt the same. Many people in the stadium felt the same. But for me, it looked offside. But of course, we have to believe that the semi-automatic moment. He's talking about Wirtz goal, yes. Yeah. The semi-automatic did it well. We have to believe on it. Of course, is a moment that has to be. They have to be there, and they have to be 100% sure about it. The strange thing that took a long time, really, for something that should be automatic. But okay, if they decide that way, we all should believe that they took it right. For me, when you look for the image as well, but sometimes the image is not the perfect one, and they have all the tools to take it right. Let's hope they took it really.
Mark, you've obviously got big players out. The last 3 games, you've picked up points and goals the last 10 minutes. What do you put that down to?
Speaks about our mentality, really speaks about our identity, speaks about we never give up. We never give up. To be honest, last game away from home against Palace, we should have won that game, because we were losing the game, and we were really pushing hard to draw, and after the stoppage time we had that extra time, we had 2 clear chances to win the game. We should have won that game, and even this afternoon, of course, I know that Liverpool scored the 2-1, but we are pushing to try to win that game with some set pieces, some balls there. We are trying to win that game. Speak about our mentality and what we want really. We look for any game to try to fight for the 3 points, and we showed again this afternoon.
Jack, final question. You're all done?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.